Yes, y'all hunched on the cast trip in the Hamptons 4 years ago. I'm gonna make some tea. So before the engagement, you tried the friend Fanny. Martina knows. Okay. Oh God, you say that to say you were being psychologically abused by Ariana. So she said her marriage to Martina was on the rocks. And I could see Martina not taking any of your crap. How did Ariana control your life and your friendships? Because y'all was secretly hunching? Oh, she was blackmailing you with your coochie. I believe it. I believe it. I don't like Adriana. It's easy for me to believe the worst of her. Oh, girl. Adriana said we hunched many times. I knew it. I knew it. She had you by your clam. So Adriana want to downplay it. I don't have a dick. Girl, you ate that coochie from dark till the morning. Want to get out here and play coy. Oh, God. We have a spy in the room, and the spy's name is Yulia. She changed her name, Adriana, because nobody wants to say Yulia. Lord. Marisol said, it's a one-nighter. It could happen. Everybody believed they hunched. Oh God, I'm sorry. I do not believe that Martina Navratilova cried because you got some outside of the marriage puss. I just don't believe that. I don't believe that. I'm sorry. Martina is a woman of the world. I'm not gonna say she might be the happiest with it, but that ain't breaking her down. That is not breaking her down. I ain't saying she don't love you, but girl, 68 is too old to be upsetting your tears over a fling with a heifer on a show. So she told Mart. So Julia told Martina 6 to 8 months ago that she hunched on Adriana, and she did let her know she was going to bring it up tonight. But I just don't see that humiliating her. We're grown and gay. We cheat in peace. I mean, we can see Adriana threatening her with something, and now we know what. And now we get Ariana's speech, which will go down in Bravo history. She was in a bad place. She was in a bad place. She was cheating on Martina with a Haitian mortician and had to give him a coffee maker as a present. She was also hunching a cop. Well, what about you? Were you her lover? Now, Adriana, you went from I would never break up your home, I respect Martina, to talking about all the other affairs, saying, let's tell Martina that. Which is it? Ooh, you have a pattern of cheating. You're a liar and a cheater. And that's exactly what Giselle is going to do to Wendy. Wendy Othefto. Othefto. Adriana says you cheat on your wife and I'm the bad guy. Well, if you cheated with her, yeah. Gertie's like Julia don't know loyalty 9 engagements later. Of course she'll cheat. So we take a little makeup break and everybody's talking about it behind the scenes. However, Adriana hears the other girls talking. She's like, I'm going to go confront them. Alexia and Marisol are besties. Do y'all believe Adriana and Julia hunched? I believe. Everybody feel bad for Martina. I could see Martina not being the easiest to deal with either. But Adriana and this confrontate, well then again, you were the one that threw hands that first season, so you will get with somebody. Okay, Adriana, if it wasn't about breaking the fourth wall about the affair, then what was it about? Spill. You spilled everything else. So we come back to stage, and Andy tries to get the truth out of Ariana, but she won't fess. See, Adriana, if you showing her your tits the first time y'all met, it was a hunch. Heavy petting, but no scissoring. What the hell is heavy petting? That's a catch-all for I hunched, but I don't want to admit it. Oh my God, will you leave Martina for me? I could see attention obsessed Adriana doing that. Oh, Adriana said she was trying to get some snatch in Spain. You miss the friendship or you miss my pussy? What do you miss? Oh, Ariana. Y'all was hunching. Y'all was hunching. You don't say that to somebody that it was just heavy petting. Now, y'all didn't hunch, but you brought a replica broken heart because that's what Yulia did to you. Girl, You were my Thelma and Louise. I didn't eat, I didn't sleep because we were fighting. Yeah, y'all were scissoring and it was good. Oh, now we got Kiki's package. Isn't she a friend of? Why are friends of getting packages? I like Kiki, but to me, she didn't really bring much. I don't want to hear about your pappy. Best fiend. I'm on level 11,453. All right, we move on to Stephanie's season-long fight with Alexia over her marriage to trifling Todd. Oh, I'm Alexia. That was funny. That was funny. I will give Stephanie that, but there's just she's gonna come back next season whether I like it or not, and I'm gonna watch it regardless. So I'm not even gonna complain. You know what? She's like that ingredient that stinks, but it's like a stinky cheese. Awful by itself, but amazing with other crackers. So Stephanie said, I had just heard a Todd bashing session, so I wanted to big up you and diminish your husband, but I kind of forgot that I didn't know you from Adam's house cat. Adriana said Alexia and Marisol were jealous. I don't think so. So we find out Stephanie's biggest hesitation was Adriana coming on the show. I'm going to have a fish sandwich. Oh, God, now we're going to talk about that damn plane. Stephanie said, I only have problems with my plane with people who don't have one. When you have a plane, it's Gucci. So Kiki brings up, I think the show has more of a class issue than a race issue. Oh, I'm glad they finally did address it. But I don't know. The way Julia disrespected Gertie wasn't giving class to me. Yeah, when Gertie spoke up, we rushed over it, and then he said, "Yeah, good." So Alexia and Stephanie are on the good foot. We pound our chest and move on. Larsa talking about Jeff and more kids. Oh God, this damn ex-boyfriend texting. I don't know. An Instagram follow. Oh Jesus, we're gonna get into that. We didn't care when it happened. Oh my God. So Lisa gonna say, well, Larsa, everybody has an idea of you. You can ask Chat GPT. Oh God, your kids were upset about it. Why would you bring your kids are grown. Oh Lord. Child, let's get to the third part. Oh, that's right. We ended right at the dead pappy. Nobody knows what I had went through with my father and my history. I had a whole party for your dead mama, Alexia, and you ain't do shit for my past pappy. Alexia said, look, y'all have all this space for Lenny, but no space for my past pappy. It's enough and move on with me, but it's fine for her to bemoan a 3-year divorce. But then we get to Jody, and Gertie's like, the real issue is the cocaine allegations. Let's talk. Oh, God, y'all almost broke up because of a rumor about cocaine. A man in Miami doing cocaine film at a damn 11. Woo. That ain't hurt that white man's reputation. Oh, God. Adriana crying about this cake gate. You're just trying to grind the glass, heifer. You're just grinding up broken pieces of glass in her hand at this point. The last time you had a birthday party was your quinceanera. I don't believe you. You weren't worried about being old at 20 damn 1. Exactly, Marisol. She shamed you for your knees. I've never seen Adriana and Marisol be friends and go back to being enemies. They've always been enemies to me, but okay. So we take another break, and Larsa goes into Lisa's dressing room and says, I was going through a tough time. I really needed you. Girl, you dropped a cokehead you were with for about a year, and it was publicity penis. I'm not buying it. So they agree to keep Jody out of their relationship because they almost broke them up. Both the friend shit and the relation shit. So now we on the good foot before we go talk with Andy again. Then we get to Gertie, and please let a man who loves me like her man love her find me with the quickness. So Julia's other kids have kind of come around to who they got to split their money with. Because, I mean, them kids grown. They ain't going to know them. That's who they got to split their money with. Ah, God. I am just like Adriana. I will also go on these soliloquies. Your cubic zirconias and your fake Birkin bags will not excuse you from the evilness of your soul. I love that. I'm so glad somebody got that on camera. I am. I am going to start to use that. Your fraudulent charges and your multiple insurance policies will not absolve you from the thieving ways of your soul. Of your soul. Then we start to cover Stephanie versus Marisol. And Larsa's like, well, we thought you was going to kiss our ass at first, but you didn't. So that's why that shit went south. Then we get to Marisol actually helping Adriana backpedal and pussy pop by converting ratchet to wretched so Adriana wouldn't look racist. Oh my God, Kiki said, Adriana, you've been fighting with Marisol since the Roman Empire. She's still gonna hit you with the age shade. The Roman Empire. And you never call her ratchet since the Roman Empire. She hit you with BC. All right, we getting ready for the final thoughts in Empty Heads. Wow, Stephanie said this was top 5 best experiences of her life. Girl, being a housewife? I guess. All you did was be angry and argue. Adriana, what did you learn this season? I feel like people are only up to things that are right or wrong. What? That made no sense. And apparently she left notes, like publicity notes for everybody to have a better reunion. All right, and everybody ended it on the good foot, so I'm going to see you soon for something.